Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land. I'm Rolene Marks, your host, and let's take a look at today's top story. The assassination of Iranian Republican Guard General Qasem Suleimani has dominated international news headlines over the last couple of days, but let's take a look at some of the latest developments around the story. Today, the burial of Suleimani was delayed after a stampede resulted in about 40 people being killed and about 213 injured. Earlier today, the Ayatollah Khomeini said that it would not be enough to exact revenge on the United States by proxy. It would have to be done directly. Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu, addressing his cabinet today, said that the assassination of Suleimani was an American event and it is something that Israel should stay out of. Having said that, Israel remains in a state of high alert as we know that the Iranians have or make very little distinction between America and Israel, and chants of death to Israel could be heard at the funeral, as well as Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh addressed the gathering crowd. And in a separate event, the Jewish community of Iran, they paid their condolences to Suleimani's family. So these are the latest stories with regards to Suleimani. It is a huge story, one that will dominate the news for some time, and we will bring you all the updates. In the meantime, the US Embassy in Israel has issued a travel warning for American citizens visiting Israel, just to be extra vigilant and alert given the current circumstances. In other news, we have to congratulate Ilhan Omar. She has won the very, very prestigious prize, and I mean this sarcastically, of 2019's biggest antisemite. In a poll conducted online by the NGO StopAntisemitism.org, viewers or readers were asked to weigh in on who they thought was the 2019's greatest anti-Semite. And I would give a drum roll, but I don't have the sound effects. Ilhan Omar was the winner of that illustrious prize for some of her comments, including accusations that it's all about the Benjamins, baby, supporting BDS, questioning or accusing American Jews of dual loyalty, and many, many more. So congratulations, Ilhan Omar. The prize couldn't have gone to a nicer person. And our final news story today is just to update you on two cases. Earlier today, the murderer of Ari Fuld, who was stabbed last year, was convicted of murder in an Israeli military court. Ari Fuld was known to many of us who work in Israel advocacy or in the pro-Israel space as a very, very, very strong, very, very dominant advocate. He certainly was, exactly as his name indicated, a lion. He is terribly missed, and we hope for justice for him and his family. And in other news, the 19-year-old British girl who lodged rape claims against 12 Israeli youths was sentenced to 4 months suspended sentence in a Cyprus court today, and I think that brings to a close that issue. But if you want to catch up with your reading and check out news online, don't forget to check out our website at www.layoftheland.online. You can read Dave Kaplan's article all about a project which featured nurses from Israel and nurses from Gaza and the Palestinian territories working together to learn how to better and more efficiently save lives. Yes, coexistence does happen, and this is one of those great examples. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook page. While you're there, you can look at our posting of the many, many ways that you can help with the bushfire crisis in Australia. We have put a post up there with all the details of various organizations that are helping with appeals. Please, if you can, go and support them. And while you're there, like us or follow us and share our content. And remember that every voice matters, and yours certainly does. So if you could visit our YouTube channel at the Israel Brief, simply click on the subscribe button and let's get Israel's side of the story out to as many people as possible. So with the Tuesday edition of the Israel Brief, I'm Ronnie Marks. We'll chat again tomorrow.